Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, toasty. Ooh, taste that charcoal now.
Found the whiskey.
What up, everyone? It's your boy Soju
and Bob
from the Straight Chillin' Podcast, and we are doing a brand new drunken reaction video. This time we are talking about the new Mortal Kombat trailer, Mortal Kombat 2021.
Yeah, just Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Why not? That's the new trend, right? You remake or reboot a movie and you just call it the exact same thing as the first one so that it's not confusing. Right?
Mortal Kombat. Yeah. So, Bob, starting off,
mm-hmm.
There are some old Mortal Kombat movies. This is not the first Mortal Kombat movie.
Sure.
Are you aware of the two old Mortal Kombat movies? Have you seen them? What do you think?
Yes. Mortal Kombat and then Mortal Kombat Annihilation are two movies that I enjoyed quite a bit as a child.
Yeah.
It's been years since I've seen them. And I remember more recently, I want to say in like 2008 or something, there was some sort of like web series that was actually more grounded and gruesome.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, same. That first one, looking back now, it's got some funny, campy feels to it. Second one's pretty terrible.
Bad. Loved it as a kid.
Yeah, as a kid, that's what it was for back then,
sure.
I guess. And then, I watched a little bit of that web series too, and I don't remember too much about it. So people liked it at the time, but I don't remember a lot of details. So I remember there was a short that was made. It was like a mock trailer so long ago. That was like a realistic, gritty Mortal Kombat trailer. Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
And I remember getting excited about a new Mortal Kombat when that dropped. That was before the web series.
Was it? Okay.
It was, and I was so excited about that. Now this one, produced by James Wan. That's the only really noticeable thing about it, I think. So
yeah, the director, whose name I forget, this is his debut feature. He's got one short under his belt. Other than this, he's also from Australia. So it makes sense that James Wan being from Australia might try and bring up some Australian directors and throw a little cash their way and maybe some name recognition so that they can make a feature such as this.
Okay.
And this is also going straight to HBO Max in April.
It is. Okay.
So it's going to do one of those funky things where you can see it in the theater if you want to do that, or you can just watch it at home on HBO.
Okay, I gotcha. And it's being released by Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
We'll see. So let's see. Let's go ahead and check out this trailer.
Let's see.
First learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds. The target had superhuman abilities. It had the same marking you do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament of champions. That dragon marking? I think it's an invitation to fight for something known. As Mortal Kombat.
These are your champions.
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
I'm Liu Kang.
Name's Jax.
Kung Lao.
Lord Raiden, the fate of Earth is in our hands.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground, we will not fail. Kill them.
You fucking beauty.
All right. So, Bob,
Yo.
initial thoughts. Mortal Kombat
Mortal Kombat.
2021.
Seems like we got a lot of familiar names coming back, right?
Yeah.
It seems like Sub-Zero is pretty integral to the plot of this.
Yeah. They focused on him a lot.
It does. Even to the point where, like, he almost seems to be the reason that Jax is in the picture. Like, he blows Jax's
I like
arms
that
off.
up. Yeah, at the beginning. So Sub-Zero, we saw Jax. Scorpion seemed like a big, like they're gonna focus on his background a little bit. It looks like we're like in his home and things like that.
Liu Kang, Goro.
And Goro made a quick appearance. Yeah, the classics, Kano.
Yeah.
Not all from the first Mortal Kombat, but like no Johnny Cage.
Yeah, true.
No Johnny Cage, which that's okay.
That we saw.
Yeah. So a lot of the big names, we saw flashes of maybe some other ones. It looked like there was a reptile in there.
Yeah.
The big names.
There seems to be a new name who is probably the central character, if I had to guess. Cole? Somebody named Cole?
Yeah, I am not familiar with that character. It seems like that's probably the character that they're using to drive the story of this. Like, he's discovering it.
Yeah,
like
we have to explain
else.
all of this to Cole, the audience, in case you're unfamiliar with the property.
Yeah.
You know, so that anybody can watch the movie and enjoy it.
And it gives the opportunity of, like, a no-name, if, like, they want to kill the main character for shock value or something.
You can do that.
No big deal. Yeah.
Nobody will care. It's not Raiden, so whatever.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah.
So, so it's being released by Warner Brothers. It's got this kind of superhero feel.
A little bit. Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, because they're like, oh, he's superhuman, or he was attacked by someone superhuman. So they're able to explain away. It's easier for properties like Mortal Kombat, though, to get away with stuff like that now, because we've had 10 plus years of MCU movies.
Yeah.
Everybody's used to it.
Right, yeah, people have found out that you can make a superhero movie that is rated R and make a shitload of money.
Yeah.
So why not make a Mortal Kombat movie? You've got tons of IP to pull from. Do it. You've got an audience waiting for it. You might as well, right? So here we are.
And it looks like they deliver on the gore.
Yeah, at the
cool.
very end of the trailer sort of smash cuts 5 or 6 like fatalities. They look dope.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for, right?
Yeah, that's what you want. I mean, they can give us, it's kind of like a Godzilla movie, like the new Godzilla movies, where it's like, yeah, you have to have some human plot, but keep it at a minimum. Like, let's just, you know what we want
just
to
to
see.
move the story.
Yeah.
And then show us the monsters fighting.
But it seems like they're focusing a lot kind of like on the martial arts as well. It seemed like Scorpion and Sub-Zero had like different styles, and hopefully they're able to make that really cool as well, like not just CGI gore. I will say some of the CGI that they're relying on, I'm hoping it's one of those cases where they got to get a trailer out. The movie relies a lot on CGI, but I'm hoping it's not like the final CGI, because some of it, like the ice stuff, actually looks solid to me.
I agree.
From what I could see.
Yeah.
And the general blood stuff, like the Scorpion throwing a spear around, looked pretty cool. But there were sometimes like Goro,
a little iffy.
And the fire dragon stood out to me. I'm trying to think of all the things that kind of stood out. Those things, Goro definitely.
Yeah, hopefully they don't linger too long. Also, this is coming out in April, so if they do have some more work in post, like you've got a couple months, it's crunch time.
But it's going straight to streaming, so I mean,
and theaters. It's both.
It is. It's gonna be both.
Same
Okay.
day, yeah.
Okay. So fix that up, Muscoach. And other than that, though, are you a big fan of the games? Did you play the games growing up?
Yeah, I played on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Mortal Kombat games were on Super Nintendo, but
Mortal
I played
Kombat 2 was a
2?
big one for SNES. And even going into PlayStation now, like Mortal Kombat 3, like this Ultimate Edition where it had like a shit ton of characters, all the crazy robots. We didn't see any robots. And the only ninjas, we saw Sub-Zero and Scorpion and Reptile, but he wasn't like ninja form. Yeah.
There was a Mortal Kombat X. I played that a little bit.
Okay.
But that's pretty much my experience with the games anyway.
Yeah, I've played them throughout the years, never always like consistently.
Yeah.
They had like, you know, So many. There's like 12 now, I think.
And they started introducing like slasher villains into the games as well,
That's
which is
true.
kind of neat.
Yeah, it's cool that they're kind of taking it in this realm, hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I am pleased with what I saw. I mean, when you get a Mortal Kombat movie, it's not going to be like fantastic cinema. That's not what we want.
Yeah,
we want to be entertained.
Yeah, excellent choreography. You want the fight scenes to land. Whatever CG, you want it to be good.
Yeah.
It's about the gore for sure.
Yeah.
It's about the fatalities, much like the games were.
Yeah.
You want to see some familiar faces, some familiar characters.
Yeah.
And you just want to see the action. It's all about the action.
Yeah. Now the acting seemed like it might be sketchy. I didn't like the "I am Sub-Zero" line and delivery. I was like, we don't need that. We know who you are.
Scorpion saying "get over here" even didn't land for me.
Really?
Like the act landed, but him saying it felt awkward.
Yeah. See, I understand they have to do lines like that. Like and I understand if it comes out cheesy because it's from the game, but there's no reason to say "I am Sub-Zero."
Yeah, because. Yeah,
everybody knows. That's not like a classic line. Yeah. So, it might be a little sketch on that end, but...
However, the frozen blood sword, awesome.
That was sick.
Awesome.
That was sick. That was really cool. All right. So, all right. Hopeful.
Yeah.
Hopeful.
I will watch it. Who knows? Maybe we'll talk about it on the podcast.
I think it'll be entertaining. Yeah. So, have you seen the new Mortal Kombat 2021 trailer? If you have... let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button to get some weekly horror content from the Straight Chillin' Podcast. And until next time, don't forget to keep chillin'.
Finish him!